Hey guys, welcome to something a little different. We've got the SIDEMEN charity match highlights, goals and highlights. I want to react to it. I watched the full thing live. I got home from work, whapped that on. It's such... Yes, for those of you that aren't used to like charity-based matches like Soccer Aid, stuff like that, this is obviously not a team of professional football players, soccer players, you know, depending on where you are in the world. Football players, because I'm from the UK. Let's just get that straight. It's football, okay? Obviously, this isn't professional football. This is just a bunch of YouTubers and social media stars, whether it's from TikTok, whether it's from like a Twitch streamer. All of these guys are big names. A lot of them are YouTubers, a lot of them are Twitch streamers, a lot of them are TikTokers. And there's a mix of them, obviously all coming together for one cause to raise money for charity. And there was a bunch of different charities they were raising for. And again, guys, for those of you that did watch live and donated, I appreciate, obviously, they'll appreciate all the support. I also donated. You know, I did my part. I watched the thing, I donated, and now we're reacting to the goals and the highlights, seeing what I think of them. Obviously, I'm into football. I watch it. I used to play it a lot back when I was in school and stuff. I'm old now. Man's old. But it's always something I've always had an interest in, and it will be interesting to see like just the highlights of the match, and we can kind of talk about it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'll be curious. And guys, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you know I'm so close to 2,000 subs. If you could help your boy out, I would appreciate it. But let's get into this. SIDEMEN FC versus All Stars.
Oh, it's a throw in for the YouTube All Stars though.
YouTube All Stars.
Remember, he scored his goal, I think, in the first 2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speeds tackle really early on. That was a classic. Bro, look at him. Look at him. He's gone. He's gone. He's super happy with that tackle. Oh my god.
If there's one man you don't want to do that to, it's KSI. He loves a bit of revenge. You'd think his mind would be elsewhere, but he is
obviously in a real football match. Stuff like that would not be going unpunished. You know, there'd be a lot in this game because it's a charity event. There wasn't really any cards shown. Obviously, in a real football match, a lot of players would have been sent off. But again, it's all for fun. Oh, there we go again. Wait, did he? Can we rewind that? Did he get the ball? Wait.
with his legs open.
Did he touch the ball? No, I think he did. I think he got the ball. I think he did get the ball. Fair.
I think he got a bit of his ankle.
Chunks is going to hit one here, Stephen.
Oh yeah, Chunks, a screamer. Obviously, not taking anything away from Trunks' goal, right? Like, these guys are YouTubers. No one's expecting professional level gameplay here, especially from the goalkeepers or anything like that. Everyone did amazingly well, but that was actually a screamer from, obviously, I did not expect that. He just turns and hits it beautifully, and it just goes in, it just flies in, top corner.
Of the highest caliber, and look at Mark Goldbridge, he's delighted with that one.
I don't think Pieface expected that either.
Time like that, and he will do it.
One of the best football matches I've ever seen in my life so far.
I'll tell you what, it is end to end.
We have got a situation here, that's just why you're hearing the boos. Mark Clattenburg's not seen it though. We're still going here for the YouTube All Stars. Could be a chance for Nico Milana!
Oh yeah, didn't Nico? Nico got 2, did he?
It's 2-0 to the All Stars. I mean, no one saw this coming.
I wasn't sure if Nico was any good at this going into this game, but he actually played so well during this event.
We don't condone that sort of behaviour. We're going to try not to show it.
Why is nobody taking him off?
The situation was Mark Clattenburg hadn't seen it.
Philly's decent though. From what I saw of Philly, he's very good.
Let's talk about the finish.
He's got general ball ability. Like, he's solid.
I'll be honest, remorsefully, I laughed in his face.
The only thing I think about, like, Nico's got a good finish on him. He's just, his touches can sometimes let him down a little bit, but other than that, he's actually quite good. Man like Vic, it's actually a good finish when you deep it. It's a good finish. It had no power to it, but it went right in the corner. It's good, and I'm glad to see Vic got that chance. You know, got that goal. It's huge for him. Considering, you know, it's a bit of a meme for him playing football, right? Like, he's known as the worst, like, football YouTuber, but the guy's improved. No matter what you want to say, he has improved from, you know, prior to whenever the first event was to now. Like, the guy has improved a lot. Both from open play, is huge.
Not at all. Gibb was closing him down. He says, Gibb, you're on the floor again.
That's a better angle, actually.
I'm scoring.
I say it doesn't have much power to it, but it's enough. He places it right in there. I think the keeper Khaled Dragon get a touch. I think he did. It looked like he did.
It's sensational.
This is a great game.
But that's slotted bottom corner, so that's all you really want. You don't need mad power if you do that.
Dispossessed by Manny. Can he get there? Can he keep it on?
Oh, Will, you've had a howler.
He's been done.
Oh yeah, both the brothers, Manny and Toby, played so well that game.
To his side, and
When you have Mini Minter, Toby, and Manny up front, that's scary, bro. That's scary. That's proper scary. Look at that. Look at that ball. Insane. Bro, what makes it different to a normal football match is how entertaining these boys make it. The commentary, everything is just so different. Obviously, there's a lot of goals, which is what you want in a charity match.
Absolutely.
And you won't get that in a normal match, like this level of goals. But it's, you know, people like criticizing, people that don't understand the YouTube world or social media world are going to criticize this, right? Saying it's, you know, a bunch of stupid YouTubers doing this and they're all shit or whatever. But people don't look at it from like, if you think of it as soccer, right? Like, it's going to be a bunch of non-professional just people raising money for charity. And it's probably one of the most entertaining football matches I've ever watched. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's up there. It's not all about ability. It's not what it's all about. And the good thing about this, there are players that are good enough to almost be professional. There are some players that are decent, maybe not like Premier League professional level, but there are some decent footballers in the mix. And some obviously very amateur level that have never played before. It makes it a very interesting game to watch. What a goal. What a goal. I thought it hit the side netting at first, but it's actually in. That's what I'm saying, Philly is so good.
Near post again, but you wouldn't have expected it.
One of the better players on that team for sure. Very well. I do want to say they've got the team balancing right this time round. They've got the, in terms of, I know a lot of people were worried about, oh, one team having, you know, the edge, or one team being better, one team not being balanced enough. It's a very, very even game all the way through. I'm actually surprised. Only reason they won at the end is because they got, bro, it could have gone either way. It really could have.
Triple substitution, but let's look at that goal one more time. Philly, take a bow. That is superb.
It was a very good game.
Good ball here.
It's Max ball, yeah.
The right side a bit more now.
Randolph is laser beam is on as well.
Yeah, laser beam's on. In the middle, he's got that Australian mullet. Mini Minter, can he deliver?
Moving it, yeah, scores. He's so out of position, Cal. There, you just didn't expect him to shoot, and he shot. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, what? No way. He expected Mini Minter to whip a ball in a cross or pass it along the box or something. Didn't expect him to shoot.
He's just told Caladragon, stay on your line.
That's what happens when you move out of position.
With me, sir. A fantastic strike and a great football brain, Simon.
I'm not gonna lie. Stephen Tries as a commentator is just so funny. The jokes and stuff that you get, you just won't get in an actual match. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that's said in this game and the way they act, obviously, would be, you know, just something you wouldn't get on like a radio channel or something, you know, on live TV. But it's so, bro, this is so good. This event was so good. And the numbers proved it. But the numbers that they got, was it over 2.5 million live concurrent viewers at one point during this charity match? Mad numbers. Yeah, it's good goal from Theo. Probably should have saved it, arguably, but again, not professional players. That's what makes it entertaining, all these goals. So you got to see, SIDEMEN have been down. Like, we've been chasing the game pretty much the whole time, and they end up winning it. That's crazy.
I think so, unfortunately. They've got to close down quicker. I mean, they've let too many shots in on the goal.
It's KSI trying to close down. I think it's with KSI. Yeah, he's got stamina, but he isn't the quickest. You can see that in this game when he's trying to close, when he's chasing after people. He isn't the fastest player. He may have be one of the more fitter players in terms of just general stamina, but he isn't the quickest.
Oh, that's gorgeous. What a ball that is from
Simon. Ooh, to a man like Tobe Jizzle. Look at this. Just dribbles round him, tap in. What? Yeah, very easy goal. It would have been so easy for Toby, right? Let's pause this. Let's go back a bit, right? As he's making the run, right? It would have been so easy for Toby to panic shoot. At like this point, just randomly like left foot shot, panic, because obviously he's being closed down. The keeper's got a decent angle. It would have been so easy for him just to panic shoot, but he didn't. He took his time. He used his dribbling. He's using his football ability just to dribble round, tap in. That's what I mean. This, you can tell who the key players are for each team in this. Like for obviously SIDEMEN FC, you've got the Toby, Manny, Mini Minter. main key players. Makes sense, doesn't it? You got Chris MD, obviously, who's doing a good job in the midfield. But those guys are the main ones: Chris MD, Toby, Manny, Mini Minter. They're just causing all the problems. And without those players there, SIDEMEN would have been destroyed, 100%. You can say the same about All Stars, right? All Stars have their player. Like Nico scores 2, if I believe. You got Philly, you got Phil Baker. You got some good players. Even Castro's solid. Left foot goal there. And doesn't Castro almost score another header? I think in one of the occasions he almost scores another header. I think he did miss it though, but it wouldn't have surprised me if he scores it. I'm happy to see Castro getting some more love.
I wouldn't be showing that off. I don't know what the message is though, so
I'm sure there's something on there. Otherwise, it's just a very odd move.
Maybe he just looks good in a vest, Spencer.
And again, you got to remember, guys, these are not professional footballers, but they're making it so entertaining. The commentary throughout the whole event was amazing. You know, the only thing they've got to, I guess, work on for the next event is, like, obviously they had a couple of mic issues for the commentators. That's about it. I think there's a point where one of the cameras froze that they were using, completely froze up. Just little technical difficulties, nothing like crazy.
What a game we had on our hands here. But right now he's in line for a goal. He's leading this All-Stars game. Is Speed onside?
Oh yeah, Speedy got a goal, but it was offside. I'm not gonna lie, he was one of the more entertaining people. If only he just spent a bit of time. Obviously, he knew he was going to be part of the game, right, or part of the event. If he had just learned the offside rule prior to playing it, he might have made a big difference in that game. But he was just constantly offside. He clearly doesn't really know the rules properly. I think he said he'd been playing a lot of five-a-side prior to the, or somewhat. I think it was mentioned in the commentary he was playing a lot. I don't follow Speed. I don't do TikTok stuff. Really, I don't follow it. He's a TikToker, right? I'm correct in that. Yeah. In terms of personality, he's got a really big personality. He actually looks good for someone that hasn't really played much football. He looks solid. If he actually had a lot of, I think he now has an interest in football. I think like a month or maybe 2 weeks prior to the actual event, he started playing five-a-side and maybe dabbling in it a little bit. And you can see he has potential. He's only 17 as well. He actually has potential to be all right. Like if he decided to take his career down the football path, become like a football TikToker / YouTuber, he could become solid. Like on the level of like Mini Minter and all the other boys. Like he could become solid. And he's quick, hence why his name's Speed. He just doesn't know the rules, which let him down heavily because he could have got some chances going if he'd have known the rules a bit better. He was offside a lot of the times. He was making runs. He's offside. But had he known a lot of the rules, he would have made time those runs better. Maybe got himself a proper goal that was onside. But it was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. He rages a lot.
Oh wow!
This is kind.
Someone's got to tell him.
No one should tell him. No one should tell him.
Get the camera back on Speed because he doesn't know he hasn't scored yet. He doesn't know, and I can't wait.
He now knows. He definitely now knows.
He finds out.
Oh,
look!
He's taking his shirt off.
The ref is in trouble. Clattenburg, get protection on Clattenburg ASAP. Seriously, we need to protect Mark. He's a national treasure. Chris MD's playing bodyguard right now. Chunks is pointing to the linesman's flag. Speed, I hate to break it to you, mate. You probably could have scored that if you just held back a little bit.
It was a very good finish.
Yeah, it's a great finish, to be fair.
I love the reaction. The reaction's quality.
Come on, common sense.
After the game, this...
You got to think, reactions like that, though, in a real football match, you'd be getting booked. But it's a charity match. Obviously, the ref is very, very, very chill. Doesn't he book the ref? I think he books the ref.
Clattenburg's running away. It's an absolute pantomime of a game.
He whips his bum.
I'm telling you,
it's just great to see.
No way I'd get away with whipping a ref.
Oh, that's funny. He did get booked in the end. That's funny.
These two just
that's very good.
I didn't think he did. I forgot. I must have forgot that it happened. He did get booked.
Simon looks at Chris. He could go all the way through. Chandler, well done.
Well done from Chandler Ping, we call him, the way he cleared that.
Oh, brilliant tackle from Simon. Give it to Randolph. He's hit it. Oh,
what was that goalkeeping, though? What's that goalkeeping?
So good for the last 5 minutes, but he will not want to watch that one back, folks. He's tried to kick it away, Stephen, and he's missed it.
But he's had 2 great saves. You know, if you save 2
like,
and concede 1.
Moments like that. Obviously, well done by Simon, but that should have
history of the competition now. Top goal
Yeah.
scorer.
Wow.
Even Cal the Dragon can be like, yeah, I
He's-
shouldn't
he's
save
on
that
for a
one.
hat-trick.
He has had 2 hat-tricks before in this charity
I
match.
can see him getting a hat-trick. He's been very good today.
Good tackle though, and then he goes and scores after.
It's a great tackle, beats his man, hits the shot.
His power has a lot of power. You know,
really
in these
good for
positions, obviously, here from us sitting there watching, you'd be like, yeah, it should be an easy save, right? But you know what I think? It's a split instant decision, right? And that ball's coming at you so quickly because Simon is like I said, Simon's one of the better footballers in the pitch. He's got power, he's got precision. Like,
Give it to Vic.
It's absolutely open. What a switch that is to Chris MD.
Cal Dragon must have just it was sleeping on the job a bit, you know. Is that near post? He keeps getting that near post is really not nice in Cal there.
I tell you what, if that doesn't put
Chris
a
MD with a goal.
bottom, I don't know what will.
Chris MD gets his goal. That is his 3rd in the history of the Sidemen tournaments, if you like.
Have the Sidemen taken the lead now?
This is the first time they have taken the lead.
6-5.
now. They're getting a lot of joy with
Yeah.
these switches from left to right. And these
That near post, isn't it?
shots.
I think Cal's expecting him to go across, but no, that was near post. I guess when he's made his mind up, he's in that position where he's trying to like go, expecting it, and then doesn't realise, and it's too late.
It's good work from KSI. He's going to get a free kick, I think. No. Vandenberg says, Speed stands over him like a WWE star. Chunks with a long ranger.
Oh no, yeah, the spill. That was a.
What a game! You can't take it.
That's a moment. Nico with 2 goals though.
And it's Nico's 2nd of the game.
I mean, should Pie Face have held that?
The poacher.
Yes.
He sneaks
But
in. He's done it
hey, you got
once.
he's a good goal poacher. Like he was there, he's had that position. Like you know,
Second goal of the game. Who would have guessed that at the start of the match?
it's big for him. It's big for him. 2 goals scored.
Nico absolutely loving life. Chunks once again instrumental in that goal.
You know, it's quite entertaining when you've got 2 keepers that aren't obviously great. It makes the game entertaining. It was a basic shot stopper, but it wasn't powerful enough. He could have just held on to it. But again, not professional goalkeepers.
What a game. I think we could be going to penalties.
Is this
Stephen.
7-all?
It's 6-all.
Chunks with a touch. Can they finish?
Oh, Willie!
Oh yeah, Willie got a little scrappy slide goal.
Could be the winner with 10 minutes
I
to
do
go.
not believe it.
Willie with his little GoPro got a goal.
He's got the GoPro front and centre, and he just didn't give up on it. He got in there. Chunks again, though, at the heart of the action. His chest control in the box made the opportunity for Willie to pounce.
I mean, he's ruined it with the C.
Yeah, shame, real shame.
Grow up. JJ says no.
The commentary in this game was so good.
Come away with the ball afterwards.
Absolutely, doesn't count.
Reverse pass.
Oh, what a ball! What a ball by Chris MD.
About coming, but he's retreating.
Manny's getting there.
Toe Jizzle.
Oh, okay. Yes. Now I want to talk about this because this is up for me in terms of the best goal of the night. I think is a hard one. I think it's between this one, Chunks's early on, and then maybe obviously Mini Mint is like obviously in a bit. I don't think we've seen it yet. He scores a screamer from like what 45 yards or something. I want to watch this back though.
Do not believe.
And he just didn't
I want to
give up
watch
on it.
Toby's
He got
goal.
in there. Chunks
Just that assist from Toby outside the foot,
His chest
cross
control in
right,
the box
and it
made
just
the
curls
opportunity.
nicely right into the path and a header in by his brother. That's you just can't make that up. That's such a good play. And what a ball by Toby! Like the fact that it wasn't just a normal cross. Like when was the last time you saw a professional goalkeeper, a professional player, just do a ball like that and then just score from it? Like it's not a standard cross. It's an outside the foot cross. I can't speak English today. I'm sorry, guys.
JJ says no.
Apologies.
There's not really a nutmeg if you don't come away with the ball after.
We've got to watch this back. So nice ball down the wing, good pass. And watch this outside the foot shot.
Manny's getting there.
Boom! What a ball! What a plate for managed and a good header as well. As you can't knock it. I know it was a very easy ball. There was no one on him, no one marking him, but still that was brilliant ball into the box. You can't beat that. Bro, that's definitely for me. That's one of the, like I said, top 3 goals of the night for me. Arguably one of the best goals of the night. I don't know. Look, chat, please let me know what you guys thought was the best goal. For me, it's between Chunks, that goal with Toby and Manny, and then Simon's like chipping the goalkeeper from like 45 yards, which I assume we'll see in a minute.
That was And if that's the goal that seals the draw, seals
the draw. We could be going to penalties here. 7 apiece.
He just had to do it. He had to do that outside of the foot, didn't he?
And it still had a bit of work to do, Manny.
That's a brilliant finish.
The cross, though, he saw something not many people in the stadium saw in that moment in time. The connection with his brother. It's unbelievable.
Look at that. It's such a good finish. Such a good ball.
They're well and truly on it now. Toby with 2 goals. Definitely 1 assist. Maybe more. I've lost count, to be honest. Cal the Dragon could do nothing about that. Oh, you've got to make that. It's a big mistake. He's onside. Simon looking for Toby. He's a bit heavy on the pass.
I need some give.
Bit heavy. Right. Here it is. He just bangs it in, scoops over the keeper's head, and then in the net. He did something similar in the last match where I think it was further out even. That's from the halfway line last time. Look at that. We expect at least one of those. That's what I'm saying. That's for me. Between those 3 goals, that goal you saw from Mini Minter. Let's rewatch it.
He's got the golden touch.
I want to watch that again. Oh, yeah. There's that one. The Chunks one earlier on. Again, I want to watch this. This is the ball from Manny. Yeah.
I need some give.
Right. So this is the Mini Minter one. I was rewatching it. I say what? That's what? 45 yards out. Obviously, Cal's off his line. He doesn't expect that to go in. And then it just slots in. And Mini Minter is so good at those sort of shots. What a ball. What a goal by Simon. Man of the night. I think he got a hat-trick and then he got a few assists as well. What a player. Bear in mind, this is all for charity, chat. This isn't a professional game. You can't expect it to be a professional game or play like a professional game. If anything, this is probably more entertaining than a lot of professional matches are. Because of the way it is, there's a lot of goals. Obviously, there's a lot of all big personalities. They're all, big social media stars. So, it's going to keep it interesting,
If that is the winning goal, well, we've just
I think that's it pretty much, right, for highlights.
My God, he has got it. He has got it in.
We'll rewatch this tonight. We'll rewatch this. Boom. In the goal.
Second to none.
Dragon is still stood on the edge of your box. Get back, Cal.
What a game this has been. Genuinely, 15 goals. Get over to SIDEMENFC.com. Make your donation.
That's a banger. It's a banger. 100%.
Here we go. This is the moment.
Who gave him that card?
Theo Baker.
They're edging forward.
He's hit it. Pieface catches or he doesn't.
Very good.
Bear in mind, this was the dying moments of the game. The game is basically over. So if he has to score this, or they lose. That's basically what this moment was for Theo Baker, and then obviously Pieface in goal. He has to score this. It's the the game's gone, right? It's 94th minute, and then it was supposed to finish at the 92nd minute. So basically, as soon as this free kick's taken, the game's gone. So he has to score this. That's where the game is, and Pieface has to save it to win it for his team. Obviously, he hasn't had. He's done well. He made quite a few saves, but obviously he let a few howlers in as well. So he's probably thinking, I need to redeem myself. So he's got to save this, and he does. And this is the moment for Pie. For me, this is one of the biggest moments for him in terms of being a goalkeeper in a big match, right? Because if he concedes there, obviously it's a completely different outcome. I don't know if they'd have done penalties, or I don't know if they'd have done extra time, or would it have just ended as a draw? I don't know. They might have gone pens, or it might have ended just as a draw. But obviously that save there wins them the game. And that's huge. That's huge. It's so huge. It's kind of like a redemption bit for Pieface there from a lot of the howlers he made earlier on. And so congrats to Pieface for making that save, because that was a big moment for him. Big moment. And you love to see it. The SIDEMEN, the whole charity match was a big, huge dub for everyone involved. For the charities, I think they raised over $1 million. It was at 1 point something million. Obviously, I donated as well. Hope you guys did as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed my reaction to the goals and highlights of the charity match. Subscribe if you're new. Almost at 2,000 subs, chat. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this. And I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.
So outside my misery, I think I'll find